Last week, Jaylen Brown brought us the story of NBA legend, Hall of Famer, and activist Bill Russell.
Jaylen is back this week with the final installment of Respect Your OGs.
What Bill Russell has done has been so monumental. He's definitely, changed the idea of what an athlete should be and what a human being should be. I think as athletes.
What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So the New York starting five. Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And for the Pelicans, Andre Drummond is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Warren in at the three. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Fox. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Up top, Warren. He's covered by Isaac. 4 on the clock. Porzingis against DiVincenzo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's New York with it. Wall passes to Isaac. Beal against Fox. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. Good work defensively by Fox. And David Aldridge spoke with Stan Van Gundy. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Porzingis finds Wall.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
And so John Wall nails both of them. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Harrell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Well, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Just 3 to shoot. New York, no good that time either. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. That gives them the lead.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Fox, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Beal, the pass to Boucher. And Wall kicks to Boucher. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's tipped. Harrell dishes to Fox. DiVincenzo passes to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Harrell missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Warren against Isaac. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They get it back. Here's Drummond. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
3-on-3. Wall passes to Porzingis. Isaac trying to break free. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And I imagine this is a really tough stretch of the season for teams that, Steve, are on the outside of the playoff picture.
It is, Kevin. But no player in this league should quit on the season. There's a lot you can do on working on your individual and team chemistry and team camaraderie for the next season.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at New York. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Yet here they are, and at this point, you've got to think they're set up to make a serious run in the postseason.
The Knicks leading by 3. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Warren with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Fox dishes to Drummond. They could use the bucket. He lays it in.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Wall finds Boucher. Now here's Beal, defended by DiVincenzo. Back to Boucher. Outside, Wall. Outside for Beal. Kept alive by New York. Yep, it counts.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Fox against Wall. The putback. Drummond in the post. Boucher defending, and it's blocked.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Fox. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low and stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Warren, good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Isaac outside. Back to Wall. To the middle. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 5. And here is DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it goes down 2 points.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Harrell. The shot by Beal, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Warren kicks to Drummond. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And that one goes long.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
But they'll get another chance. Beal against Warren. Isaac outside. Boucher passes to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now, here's Warren. 23 points for him the last game against Memphis.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
And that one's good. Beal. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Bowl, he's checked in for Drummond. Markieff Morris comes in for Harrell. Ross, he's checked in for Warren. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Nerlens Noel checks in for Porzingis. Achua comes in for Chris Boucher. Davis is checked in for Beal. And it's Mills in for John Wall. And here's Mills following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. They get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Achua, the pass to Mills. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Noel. From deep. Ross grabs the board.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And they call an illegal screen here. And a look here at a group of rookies that has been holding their own against the big boys in the paint, the top rookie rebounders since the All-Star break. You take a look at Achua. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
Well, he continues to improve. I mean, since the break, he's taken it to another level, looking less and less like a rookie every day.
And that's a foul called on Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Mills. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Joseph against Davis. Mills dishes to Noel.
And you watch Bol on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Here's Morris. That one's not going to go. And New York the other way now. And even 3-on-3 break. Davis kicks to Mills. Davis, the pass to Mills. New York, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Now here's Davis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 to shoot. And Mills kicks to Isaac. The 3 from Davis. Pelicans pull it in. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
The Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he knocks down the first one.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
New Orleans making a switch here. Warren's checked in, and he makes both free throws. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to Mills. To end the drought. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Outside Warren. On the wing, Morris. Back to Warren. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
They forced the issue and made the defense hack them to death last game. I'm sure they'll try to mirror that same attack in this one.
Davis against Warren. Here's Fox.
He's not just a scorer. Patty's getting on the defensive end, disrupting the shooter's rhythm.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The Knicks leading by 6. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Knicks, Isaac out there with Achua. Then it's Mills. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Davis in at the 2. Now here's Mills. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Isaac. 11th in blocks. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Here's Bull. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Noel. It's hauled in by Achua.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Isaac outside. Davis, that's for 2. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Up top, Ross. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Andre Drummond's checked in for Bull. And both free throws good for Ross.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Noel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Noel. Now Fox. 7 points in the game. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Morris passes to Fox. Outside Warren. No good on the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
They get it again. And it's Noel missing. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by Achua. Here's Davis. Fox with the steal. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Warren against Davis. Warren gets Ross. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Ross has got 4 this quarter.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides looked way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's Davis. The Pelicans make their last shot. Connects from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Warren the pass to Morris. Kicks it to Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fox has got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Harrell, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Fox. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Nerlens Noel. Chris Boucher comes in for Achua. Bradley Beal's checked in for Isaac. And John Wall subbed in for Patty Mills. Pelicans trail by 4. Ross passes to Harrell. Porzingis with the block. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And that one's good by Davis.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here's Warren. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Warren against Beal. He feeds it to Wall. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Warren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin.
Take a break.
Talent
Take a
really
break.
isn't enough.
Two shots.
Whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wall finds Davis. Back to Wall. Out to Porzingis. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Warren the pass to DiVincenzo. Warren against Davis. Warren dishes to Drummond. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Drummond passes to DiVincenzo. Drummond with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Clock running out. Drummond showing some maturity, stays calm, and scores the bucket.
Here's Wall. Beal trying to break loose. Outside for Davis. Outside for Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Drummond. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night right there. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Passes it to Warren. Harrell down low. Davis is there. DiVincenzo kicks to Warren. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Warren against Beal. Boucher passes to Wall. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Beyond the arc. And Terrence Ross good for 3. Ross has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. The pass to Porzingis. Good D by Drummond. Porzingis with the steal. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And here is Ross. He has 7. Warren. Back to Ross. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Here's Harrell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Harrell.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wall looking for an opening. Pass to Boucher. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Here's Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass. Harrell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Boucher. Wall against DiVincenzo. And Wall kicks to Porzingis. The three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Inside. Good on the bucket. Warren's got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Boucher. Back to Wall. From 8. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And the Knicks miss again. New Orleans gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Fox, he's checked in for New Orleans. And New York with a change here, too. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Davis. Drummond working against Porzingis. It's Drummond with the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Now here's Wall. He had 16 points in the win against Toronto.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Knicks making the shot, and he gets it to go. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Porzingis. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Isaac outside. DiVincenzo against Beal. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Ross. 7 points in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Nerlens Noel checks in for New York. Mills comes in for John Wall. And so here is New Orleans. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Isaac. And there's the pass to Noel. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Boucher defending. Morris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 9. Outside, Beal. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Beal deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Mills. That shot no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger rotations in the league.
Yep. Things change rapidly in the NBA, but the Pelicans, they got good leadership, and it seems to be a good decision. And at least a couple of their prospects have star potential. Now it's just about remaining P-A-T-I-E-N-T.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is that? Patient. Oh, okay.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Knicks trail by 9. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Andre Drummond is out there with Harrell. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Warren in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Beal, the pass to Boucher. Isaac outside. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Wall outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Fox. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. He dishes it to Harrell. A pass to Fox. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's foul number 2 for him. Boucher with the steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Beal against DiVincenzo. On the wing, Isaac. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Boucher. There's the feed to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Warren. The shot by Beal, no good.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 11. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Here's Warren, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Beal against DiVincenzo. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Pelicans. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And I think for New Orleans, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It really has been amazing. Everyone just kept waiting for them to fade, and it never happened.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out to Porzingis. Now the pass to Achua. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Porzingis with the block. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here's Harrell. He's got 7. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Woo! Big man. Love when Harrell takes off like this to drop the hammer.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac outside. Wall against Fox. Lobbed up there for Isaac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
And here's Warren for 3. The putback, and Drummond is right there. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Pass to Achua. Fox against Beal. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Morris is checked in for Harrell. Davis is checked in for the Knicks. Fox feeling it out a bit.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
The Pelicans have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw good, Fox. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Knicks trail by 6. Isaac outside. Outside, Davis. Isaac outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now, here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Here's Warren. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Andre Drummond seeking out contact because he's okay at the free throw line now.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
This one, that matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Terrence Ross is checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. DiVincenzo kicks to Drummond. The dish to Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
The first free throw is good. Mills checked in for the Knicks. Fox it to now Wall. He's got 10. He lobs it up.
Oh, nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Fox passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Time call here. The Knicks decide to take it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups. Sure, it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line. A chance to check out the numbers for Davis. He's averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. Wall draws the double. Outside, Porzingis, 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond. Knicks with a new 14. The 3 from Davis. The shot, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Tipped away. Mills with the steal.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
Noel's checked in for Porzingis. And both free throws good for Mills. And it's Fox with the ball for the Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. A 3 for DiVincenzo. They grabbed their own miss. Drummond. Morris trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 14 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
It's Wall with the drive. Now, Chua, covered by Morris. Kick to Mills. The tray. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And the Knicks making a change here. Beal's checked in. Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Ross. Fox with it. He's got 13. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Fox. Fires it up. Knicks with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Oh, a nice defense play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass right now for the Pelicans. Fox leading the charge.
Another bucket for Andre Drummond. They've done a great job of getting him the ball in his spots.
Beal dishes to Wall. And here is Achiuwa. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Beal against Ross. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bradley Beal.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drummond is doubled. Feeds it to Ross. Another shot. Makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And the speed in which Ross can lift off the floor helps him create a lot of second chance points.
Passes to Noel. Beal with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Free throw good. Beal.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. The Knicks also changing it up. Chris Boucher comes in for Achua. And Isaac subbed in for John Wall. And both free throws good for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 13 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Ross against Beal. Down low. Here's Noel. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pelicans leading by 5. Outside, Fox. The pass to Ross. New Orleans moving it around. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Whoa, hammering it in!
And you can just see how that motor never subsides. Isaac always looking to put on a show there with his dunking ability.
Pass to Ross. And the rejection by Noel. Isaac outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And you want to see that. Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
That's good from Isaac. And both free throws good for Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Back to Harrell. Ross against Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Ross.
He's kind of lost his way this period. Had a hard time getting anything to go down.
Jacks up a 3. Morris. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Mills passes to Beal. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one rolling around and rims out. Dishes it to Morris. To the middle. Boucher with the steal. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Bradley Beal. There's Boucher out with Isaac, and it's Mills. Noel at the 5 on the paint. Here's Mills. And it's in after a nice bounce off the side.
Nice calculation by Mills. And quick hands. We see it all the time. The turnover leading to points in transition.
Left side, Fox. No good. Shot missing. New York trailing. Beal from long range. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Ross. The wide open look here for Fox. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Here's Warren. Goes back up. And the rejection by Noel. Here's the break. Here's Mills. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Ross. Harold. Here's a look at what's coming for New York on Wednesday. They'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
That's good from Harold.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
And the Knicks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. That one is no good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Mills with it, guarded now by Morris. And Mills kicks to Porzingis. On the wing, Isaac. He's covered by Warren. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Outside, Fox. Pass to Warren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Warren as opportunistic.
That free throw good from Warren. Both free throws good from Warren. And so it's New York with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Isaac finds Beal to take the lead. Rebound by Harold. Harold's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the shot by Warren, no good. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Warren. From outside the arc, Boucher's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Ross dishes to Fox. And he comes up with the deuce.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Beal. Yes, and the foul.
Shot's good.
It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
John Wall's checked in for the Knicks.
What's up?
Free throw good. Beal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Isaac against Warren. Here's Fox. Passes it to Ross. Now, here is Morris. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Shooting two.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And the pass to Warren from deep. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Drummond's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrell. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's Harrell. And the shot goes down.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Beal finds Isaac. That 3 off the mark. And it's Fox with the ball for New Orleans. They held a 12-point lead early. Outside Warren. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Here's Ross. It's rebounded by New York.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Isaac against Fox. Isaac misses. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. No good from Ross.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Wall draws the double. It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Fox from about 19 feet. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Wall against Fox. Wall with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. Finished off the break. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pass to Warren. Looking to get back on track here. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Ross with the steal. He kicks to Warren. Porzingis against Drummond. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the Pelicans miss again.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Pass to Beal. Fires for three. That shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Buries it from three-point range.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
And the Knicks with possession here. Wall passes to Boucher. Puts it up from 15. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Harrell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ross, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Isaac finds Porzingis. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And the Pelicans making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. A pass to Porzingis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fox kicks to DiVincenzo. Inside. Boucher with the steal. Wall against Drummond. Wall draws the double. Boucher's shot is off.
Missing that one helps out all the analytic guys from the mid-range.
Here's Warren. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Beal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wall, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
And that one falls for John Wall.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Fox against Wall. Outside Warren. Back to Fox. A three for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Isaac. The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Wall outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Beal against DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. The pass to Drummond. Boucher with the steal. Right side, Beal launches it. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, and Fox has got great leaking ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Wall draws the double. Pass to Boucher. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Isaac against Warren. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Beal can't get it to go. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Warren the pass to Fox. Harrell with it to the inside. Porzingis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Kept alive. Wall's shot is off. And it's Warren with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 1. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac finds Beal. Back to Isaac. Pass to Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Beal. It drops.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 1. 5 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
That will count. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.